Hey folks, welcome to the playlist of Stripe for developers. In case you haven't watched the previous videos where we talked about few of the things, feel free to watch those first and then continue this one. This is the part 2 of Stripe checkout. Let's continue. Well, this was our code. We need to make some changes over here to work with Stripe checkout. Let's do it. So let's start our server, node app.js. You might be thinking, hey Ajmin, we will be implementing Stripe on a real backend where route and controllers will be there. Yeah. Before that, let me teach you the simple things, the basic things, bare minimum things, then you will be able to do it on your own. I truly understand that. So our server is up and running. Now let's hit the API, and as expected, it will definitely break our application. You see it's saying the previous error basically. Now in our API for now, remember a big disclaimer. We are going to use these things just for now understanding. Later on, a lot of things will get changed. So let's edit, comment these things. Let's try. Actually, let's delete everything. And inside that, we need to say price, data, an object. And then you can say currency, the product currency. What do you want to receive? For me, it will be USD. Then we say product, data, and then probably every product has its name. We can say name. And then what? Let's write code. For example, let's Stripe course with Node.js and Next.js. Okay, good. Then let's go for unit amount. What is the price of the product? For example, $1,000. Yeah, it's a good course. That should be. Then we can say quantity. What is the quantity? I can say 1. Now we have done these changes, right? Let's clear the terminal and say node app.js. It's not gonna work. Let me tell you before. Send. Again, it's broken. It's definitely broken because it says invalid URL. Let me just say it in a very simple words. They're saying the URL should always start with either HTTP or it should start with HTTPS. Got it? So both HTTP, very understandable. Let's delete this and say google.com. Google.com. Why google.com? Because once the payment is successful, I want to redirect user to the google.com. So you understand how this redirection works. Great, so far good. Now let's clear the terminal again. Come on. If I can do that, node app.js. And then I says, okay, send. It says, this so much of a long thing. You know why it's happening? Because we are saying, hey man, redirect the user to this particular URL that we are getting from the response. Not getting, right? Just delete this line. Forget what's the error is and say console.log session. That's it. You don't need to understand the always in programming. Based on my experience, I'm saying this. Hear me out. You don't need to understand everything always. Coming from experience. What it's saying? Console.log session. Oops. Come on, Ajman. I can write that session. Okay, now what's wrong? Let's hit the API. Did I do anything wrong? What's going wrong? Let me close the terminal. What it's going wrong? Console.log. Console.log ESSION session. That's absolutely fine. What's wrong in that? Anything changed? Did I mistakenly? No, the server is running. What's going wrong, my dude? Strange. Why the request is not coming? Node app.js. Pretty strange. I don't know what just happened. I restarted the server and it started working. Sometimes the restart is absolutely required. And if you see in the terminal, we got a big response. And the last one is the URL. Let's copy that. This is going to be interesting, trust me. So, copy and then go to the browser tab and paste it. Let me turn off my dark mode. Come on, dude, don't do that. What are you saying? You see, let's write code, Stripe course with Node.js and Next.js for $10. Now you might be asking, hey Ajmin, you said $1,000. Why it's $10? Well, it's in cents. So if I say thousands, it divided by 100 because we have to give the amount in cents, not in like real dollar like that. So that's why it's $10. Now you see, we can pay. Don't forget to use this card number. This is the test card number provided by Stripe itself. Give any number, any future year, then anything, then name, Ajmin, or anything you like, then just pay. It's gone and it's redirected to Google. That's it. So now you know how we can get our backend ready for Stripe checkout, right? You know that. And that's it. Now the same thing we can request from the front end. In the next video, we are definitely going to see how we can request the things from the front end and receive in the back end. And also in the next video, we are going to see how we can do it in the Next.js. Thank you so much for staying here. Let's catch you up in the next one.